Come on, guys. Be real with me. How many times have you typed something into Google and 20 minutes later you're still buried in random stuff like old blog posts or ads for things that you don't even want? Yep, you know what that is. Google quietly stealing hours of your life. But it's what I like to call timeline jail. That's right. Here's a stat. Matter of fact, let's get into uh some realistic C's. That's not even a word, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? So a stat for you that we getting into right now is, as of 2025, around 5.01 billion people worldwide use Google, and 84% of them search at least 3 times a day, showing just how essential it has become in daily life. All right, so that's over 1,000 searches per year per person. All right, and most of those searches, time just totally sinks. All right, today I'm gonna show you how and why it's time to stop wasting hours searching and start coming to solutions with AI. All right. So basically, stop searching, start solving. Let's do that. Can we make a deal that that's gonna be our goal by the end of this? Here's the deal. All right. 5 trillion searches. Let's get into it. Google's search volume has grown rapidly over the years. Back in 1999, it processed just 1 billion searches per year. By 2016, that number had surged past 2 trillion annually. Now, in 2025, Google handles over 5 trillion searches per year, like I just said, reflecting its deep integration into everyday life. All right. So, what's even crazier, because that was insane, what's even crazier is that 60% of those searches end without anyone clicking a single link. Because what happens is people start getting frustrated and they just start giving up. All right. Google is fine for quick stuff like ordering pizza or checking movie times. But if you're researching for something deeper, like marketing strategies, how to respond to an email, or even lawn care, you end up with endless cycles of clicking, get lost in scrolling, and even wasting time. And like I call it again, no, it's that timeline jail. All right. So in this video, I'll show you why AI is faster, clearer, and way less stressful. All right. And I'll even give you the exact framework I use on when to use Google and when to use AI. All right. So 5 trillion searches equals billions of lost hours, guys. Come on. Now let's get into a story time. A friend of mine, Blitz, all right, he's heavily into music. He wanted to be, take his sound to the next level. We was having a conversation about it. And I was like, man, go for it. I think it's pretty cool. All right. For years already, before this conversation, he had been Googling, asking around, digging through forums, and nothing clicked. Nothing enhanced the vision that he had for his sound. All right. Then he tried AI. Won't believe what happened. He started asking it everything, gave it his goals, his style, his setup, you know what I'm saying? In less than a week, AI walked him through many different things, different software, turned him on to hardware, helped him build his studio setup, everything. He went from being stuck to building a legit home studio. I'm talking about quality. All right. And now he's in love with engineering. I think that's super cool. And that's the difference that I'm trying to share with you guys. Okay. Basically, he stopped searching and started building solutions. All right. So, what's better than that? right? Almost leaves you in a no words for that, right? So why Google waste time? All right, here's the honest truth. It doesn't give you answers, it gives you homework. 95% of the people don't like homework. I know my daughter don't. You know what I'm saying? I was a student, you know what I'm saying? I love homework, I love classwork. I just like school, you know? But 95% of people don't like homework. That may be a fake statistic, you know what I'm saying? You get a giant list of links is the point when it comes to Google. And you're supposed to somehow piece together your own answer. And I'm going to show y'all what these giant list of links look like. I'm going to show y'all really quickly here. Let's type in a word real quick. Microphone. Giant list of links. That's all we see here. Link after link after link. You don't know what to get. You probably gonna try everything and spend at least $1,000 on microphones before you decide which one works for you. All right. So basically, most of these links, CEO fluff, ads. As you can see, we done went through a lot of those. Stuff designed to keep you scrolling, like we doing, scrolling to the bottom. It almost is not a bottom, it seemed like. Not actually helping you is what I'm getting to. AI, and I mean, if you're looking for something specific, like Blitz music journey, forget it. You're not going to find it. You're just going to become a surgeon, going through link after link, you know, trying to stitch stuff together, hoping to bring it to life, your vision. But the kicker is, Google already noticed. Their AI overviews now shows up in almost half of their searches. Almost half of them, guys. That's Google admitting that more people want more direct answers, not more links. All right. So basically, links does not equal answers. All right. So why AI is different, right? Let's talk about why AI flips this whole thing. Instead of dumping a haystack of links, it gets to the point, right? It's conversational. It remembers context, and it adapts to you, your personality, who you are. All right. Now I'm gonna give you an example of that. Let's get into examples. Let's get into examples. Give me a second. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Give me a second, and I'm gonna show y'all. Beginner workout plan. Let's get that. Let's get that. And you see what is going. You see what's happening here. It already gives you an AI overview. It already gives you an AI overview because it knows, right? We just talked about that. Google knows what's going on. They know that this is what you want, but this is what Google is. So right after that overview, it goes into this. Of course, if you want to see the full overview, hit show more. But I'm gonna show you directly what AI does, right? Let's spend more time. Or hold on, wait. Let me start over here. I'm 35, I work a desk job, I have lower back issues, and I only have 20 minutes 3 times a week. Give me a workout plan. That's what we putting in chat right now. Most people use chat, but there are different AIs if you do not know. All right. So seconds, it gives you your workout plan, guys. This is what we want. And it gives it to you for you. So just imagine if you give it your height, if you give it your weight. I believe they called it I honestly forgot what you call it, but it's something that you can get, you know, with all your stats of your body and stuff like that. It will dissect this even more. All right. So just keep that in mind, guys. You basically get a custom plan instantly. Boom. That's the difference between Google and AI. All right. That's something you can't do on Google. Google shows you what's already on the internet. AI creates what you actually need. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to see. All right. So we already went over what you can do. You know what I'm saying? We already gave you the context of the difference between AI and Google. All right, we gave you the context. Can't get no deeper than that. If you want me to dissect it, comment below, and I'll go back into it for you. I'll dive deeper. All right, but here's the bigger picture. Every time you click a link, your brain resets. That's decision fatigue. Google feeds it, AI removes it. Now, I'm not saying ditch Google completely. Here is my framework. Use Google for this: current events, local info, finding specific websites, or multiple perspectives. Use AI for this: research, learning, problem solving, getting specific advice, or what you need info tailored to you. Or when you need info tailored to you, right? Research shows that the average person could save 2 to 3 hours by switching over to AI. That's 10 plus hours a month, guys. Imagine what you could do with that. Learn a skill, hit the gym as we just saw, spend time with the family, or even take a nap, because we all need rest. All right, so basically, the bottom line: Google processed 5 trillion searches, as we talked about already. We already talked about it. Google processed over 5 trillion searches, but most of them just digital busy work. If you're still using Google for everything, you're choosing the hard way. Let's work smarter, not harder. It's almost like pulling out a flip phone. Everyone else has a smartphone. Don't be that person, all right? So, next time you're about to fall into that Google rabbit hole, pause, wait a second, ask yourself, do I want more links or do I want more answers? All right? So, just ask yourself that. That's all I'm saying. I promise, after just 1 week, going back to traditional Google searches will feel painfully slow, because all you want is the answer. All right, most of the time all y'all looking for is a solution. All right, or I should say. All right, so if this video saved you some time, hit like. It tells YouTube to show it to others who are stuck in timeline jail. Get out of there. All right, drop a comment with the craziest Google rabbit hole you've ever fallen into. I'll share mine with you as well. All right, and if you want more shortcuts, not fake productivity hacks, all right, but real time savers, make sure you subscribe. Come on over. All right, stop searching, start solving. All right, and I'll catch you guys next time.